A common problem that we run into with a lot of our vehicles that have existing weld nuts in the bottom of the frame is that when you go to try to put a bolt in them, you have an excessive amount of road grime or rust built up in there. And when you go to put your bolt inside the weld nuts, you find not only does it not want to thread, but it also appears that the bolt is actually too big for the weld nut. So the first thing that typically comes to mind is that the bolts that I received are too big. And 99.9% of the time, this is not the case. What we've actually got here is an excessive amount of rust and debris built up in the weld nuts that's preventing the bolt from starting. So we're going to go ahead and show you how to get those thoroughly cleaned out so that we can not only get our bolt started, but to get it threaded completely into the weld nut. To clean it, we're going to take a spray lubricant like a WD-40 and go ahead and soak it down really well. You may need to let this sit for a little bit. And this process is probably going to have to be done a couple of times, but we're going to now take a wire brush and start working it in and out. We're really going to concentrate on the bottom few threads, because once we can get the bolt started, we can actually use it to help further along the cleaning of the threads. You can see now, even after 2 cleanings, that I can get the bolt to grab, but that's all the more I'm getting out of it. It's still real tight. So again, I'm going to continue with the cleaning. You can see now after multiple cleanings that I was able now to get a couple threads in. So from there, what I'm going to do is take and use the bolt to help finish cleaning out the weld nut. You could do this with a standard ratchet. If you don't have air tools, using an air tool will make the process a little bit quicker. Start tightening the bolt up. When you start feeling increased resistance from the weld nut, go ahead and stop and back the bolt back out and spray it back down with lubricant. Once we get quite a few threads started, what we're going to do is just start tightening it until we get resistance, backing it off a few threads, tightening it back up, releasing, and you continue that process, and the bolt's going to slowly work its way up through the weld nut and clean as it goes. And there you go. You can see again, after lots of time and patience, we finally got our bolt into the weld nut, nice and easy. And then when you put the hitch up, it's going to be very easy to do.